right, guys, we have a bombshell sponsor. I would like to thank Candy for sponsoring today's video. Candy is a brand that has been a global leader in in-home innovation since 1945. Yes, they have been around for over 75 years. They are a global leader of home appliances, and their innovation comes straight from Italy. Candy is all about smart ideas that simplify your daily life. They create accessible, easy-to-use technology across a variety of home appliance categories, from major appliances to small everyday tools. And basically, what makes them special is their Italian touch design, attention to detail, and a modern, effortless lifestyle. So this is perfect for pet owners and busy households alike. And here's why I love it. Number one, it is ultra light and it is only 5.5 pounds. So you'll be able to clean anywhere without straining your arms. The next feature that I loved is the anti-twist technology, keeping hair from tangling for a smooth, powerful, and pet-friendly clean. The next thing that was really impressive was 180 degrees of flexibility. Now, this feature ensures that no corner is left behind, even the trickiest of spots. The next feature that I'm sure you will find extremely helpful is a 3-in-1 variety. You can use it as a handheld, a stick, or a desktop cleaner, and this device can clean your entire home. And this device also has enhanced filtration efficiency of 99.7%, making it allergy and pet friendly. So if you are looking for a smart, stylish, effortless cleaning anywhere, everywhere, Candy has you covered. From their start in 1945 till today, Candy appliances are all about convenience and making your daily life easier. All right, guys, and so I just wanted to share a little bit of my experience with this amazing handheld vacuum. Number one, the first thing that I noticed is that the air quality in my home has changed completely. Also, another thing that I noticed is that it does clean your floors, but not only does it clean, I noticed that it polishes the floors. Like, I have had many different vacuums over the years. I have got to say this is the best one. I also like the fact that you can charge it and you get an indicator letting you know when the battery is low. It gives you about 65 minutes of cleaning power. It has 3 different modes, and so you can use it in 3 different ways. I tend to use it on the eco mode, which uses less battery. But if you want to go turbo does clean really fast, but just be aware it does drain the battery. Now, this device also comes with a wall mount. Well, of course, because I live in an apartment, I did not want to mount it to the wall. You'll also receive a charger with your device. Also, it was very easy to put together. You can disassemble it and put it away in a storage cabinet. It does not take up a lot of space, but I have got to admit, I am so very impressed with this vacuum. Not only am I impressed, but I am also obsessed. I absolutely endorse this product. This is definitely one of my favorite products that I've received as far as a sponsorship. So guys, what I'm going to do is make sure that I leave all of the details in the description box below. And if Candy is gracious enough to offer us an additional discount code, I'll make sure that I leave that below as well. Once again, I would like to thank Candy for sponsoring today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and on to the vlog.
Cherish the day, cherish the day. Won't go astray. Won't be afraid. Won't catch me running if you are mine. If you are mine.
Hey girls, welcome back to another vlog. It is 3:44 in the morning and I just finished editing a vlog. In fact, I ended the last vlog with the same outfit on, but anyway, I'm trying to talk a little bit low. I don't want to be disruptive, you know, to my neighbors or whatever. But I'm just sitting here about to start editing a sponsorship, you know, so I can get caught up on all of that stuff. But lately I've been getting contacted by a lot of companies. One company is Costway. They have started sending me PR, and when I tell you it's PR, like they sent me a griddle, they sent me an air fryer. I'm sorry, a deep fryer. They sent a deep fryer. But I'm saying that to say this. Don't let your views discourage you. Because one thing that I used to do is just like be so embarrassed about my views, because I would be like, oh my God, you know, I have 17,000 subscribers and I only got 4,500 views on this video. And I had to stop doing that, because the amount of subscribers you have is very well considered a vanity number. What companies and sponsors and people who may want to work with you, what they're looking at now is percentage based. Yes, it does look good if you have a large amount of subscribers, but what looks even better is if you are at least capturing 10% of your audience. And so if you have 17,000 subscribers and you're getting 1,700 views on your videos, that's what they're looking at. You know, so if you think about it, if I have 17,000 subscribers and I'm averaging out at 4,500 views, then I'm almost at 30%, which is huge. You know, my goal is to get to 50% or more of my subscribers, and we'll get there. There is nothing in me that feels like I won't get there. You know, of course, I think you get there by providing a range, you know, a variety of different, you know, content or things within the blog. But in the event that you can't do that, like in my case, you guys know I have literally been without a car for 6 months. In my case, if your circumstances are like mine were, my advice is to keep showing up. I know it gets hard. You start feeling complacent. You get bored. Your creativity is running on zero. But just keep showing up, because consistency is going to beat out everything. But yeah, just keep going. And I assure you, like, companies will start to reach out. This is to all of my girls who are like kind of wondering, like, why am I not getting sponsorships? You will start getting sponsorships, and once you get one, they will continue to pile up or whatever. So yeah. Oh, I just wanted to say that I'm starting to get a little bit tired. I actually have something else to talk about, but I don't want to get that, you know what I'm saying, get that feisty, because it is something that makes me very feisty. I don't want to get that feisty this time of morning, because I don't want to be you know, waking my neighbors up and stuff. But anyway, girls, I just thought that I would come in and, you know, get everything started or whatever. So let me get back to editing. I'm probably, let's see here, it's 3:47 a.m. I'm probably gonna go to bed maybe at about 4:30, and I need to release the vlog at 6, so I'll be back up at 6. After 6, I'll probably go back to bed and sleep until maybe 11, and then once I get up at 11, you know, hopefully I want to go to the museum today, but girl, I don't know. Hopefully I'll have the energy and stuff to do that. But anyway, girls, I don't want to ramble. Let me go ahead and finish getting this work done, and then I'll give you guys a call back when I wake up. Girl, I didn't call myself creeping in the middle of the night to go give me a snack on some big back behavior. I done set up at Wendy's for a periodically long time, and she gonna come on the mic talking about I'm coming. That is a sheer and clear. Oh, let me see if I can catch this light. Not me going all slow. That's a sheer and clear indicator that I was gonna be sitting there for another 20-30 minutes. You know, I think I might have sat there for about maybe like 7-8 minutes, but it's like, girl, are you the only one working? She probably is, but I didn't want anything too big, you know what I'm saying? Just something like with some protein in it. I heard if you eat protein when you have cramps, it makes the, you know, makes it better. And I didn't want to go to what's the name of this place? Oh, not my car. I didn't want to go to McDonald's because I heard that they Happy Meals made out of seaweed. You know what I'm saying? So I don't particularly, I need something with some real meat in it, you know, and I don't want to go to okay, oh, not this thing going on me. And I don't want to go to I don't know, girl. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, girl, I did not wake up until, oh my gosh, I woke up at 6 to get the vlog posted, and then I went back to sleep at 12. Wait a minute, no. I woke up at 6 to post the vlog. And I went back to sleep and woke up at 12. And I could not keep my eyes open. I tried to get up and do some work, but I was so sleepy. This is the part that I just don't enjoy, just those late night hours trying to get content out, you know. I just don't enjoy it at all. So but at least I got the vlog out. I was trying to get the vlog out in time so we could, you know, so I could get that sponsorship posted. But girl, the company that emailed me, girl, they are upset. So we're gonna have to figure out how to make that right. So we'll figure that out when I get home. But that's about it, girls. That's the only thing going on with me. I just need some food, and I just did not want to eat that pasta tonight. You know how you cook something and it's really good or whatever, but that's just not what you want. And so that's kind of just where I am with it. So I think what I'm gonna do is maybe just go to Popeyes and maybe get this biggie box dark meat. I gotta clarify dark meat because the last time they gave me the biggest, driest piece of chicken breast in Houston. Girl, my tongue literally stuck to the top of my mouth at least for a week after eating that. I'm like, God, this shit is awful. Like, I'm like, do you guys, like, I know that sometimes places they inject their chicken to make it more juicy, but I'm like, girl, did y'all put this chicken in a damn dehumidifier before you cooked it? Because this shit is dry. So yeah, we need to specifically say we want some juicy, crispity, crunchity, dark meat. But yeah, that's about the only thing going on. So when we get back home, I need to do some filming, just kind of close out this one sponsorship for this vacuum. I don't know if that's going to be at the beginning of this vlog, but let me tell you, girls, baby, when I tell you that vacuum, hold on, who is this? All right, the vacuum cleaner, girl, when I tell you it's going to change the air quality of your home. And I'm saying this because this portion of the video is not sponsored. So I noticed that the air quality has changed, and that's because I went in with that, you know, with the like stick part of the vacuum, and I just cleaned out all of the air ducts or whatever. And I also cleaned my ceiling fans with it as well. And so, girl, and then I also think that it might have like a I think that it may have a polisher on it, because I noticed that my floors are shinier, as well as the wooden floors are shinier, as well as the kitchen floors. So yeah, it's a great product. I'm gonna make sure that I'll link it below. If it isn't, you know what, whether it's in this vlog or not, I'll link it below because it is just a great product. But yeah, anyway, girls, let me try to figure out what I'm gonna do to to satisfy my big back behavior, because I'm not gonna lie, lately I just been wanting to eat. I'll tell y'all about that later, girl, but my appetite has been, I guess, ravenous, if that's the best word to explain it. That's how I've been feeling. But let me try to figure something out, and then I'll call y'all back. All right, girls, we are getting ready to head out, but I just wanted to show y'all my outfit. So I'm wearing these super cute slacks. These are from ASOS. I think I might have bought these slacks for maybe $9 or $10 over, oh my gosh, girl, it's definitely been over a year ago. And then I'm wearing this really cute top. I showed you guys this top in one of our recent ASOS hauls, but this goes with a pair of satin pants. But girl, the satin pants are too small, so I just broke it up, but I love it. It looks so cute, and so it just has the tie sash right here. So I wanted to look a little bit cute and sophisticated today. Well, I always want to look cute and sophisticated when when I'm heading out. Also wearing my Teddy Blake. You guys know that I am a huge fan of the Teddy Blake bags. Let me grab my keys so we can head out and get our day started. All right, girls, y'all know this would not be a rock vlog if we did not stop and get a frozen Coke. I needed a little pick-me-up, and so yeah. But anyway, I didn't tell you girls what we're going to be doing. So I am working on the entryway, or actually like that hallway area. So I turned the mirror upright instead of having it, so now it's horizontal instead of vertical, because when I film clothing hauls and stuff, that light, the reflection from that light kills a lot of those hauls or whatever. But so I did it like that. Plus it's just time for a little bit of a change, so I want to put some hello, how are you? Have a good day. Bye. So yeah, girl, I want to work on yeah, he put it in here. Girl, he be in here trying to flirt with people, girl. Stay focused, stay focused. I be having to remind myself to stay focused. So we're gonna redo the hallway, so or redo the console in the hallway area. So I want a really large vase, preferably like a black vase with like a shine, a gloss on it. And then I want to do some flowers in it, maybe some baby breaths or something like that. And then also do like a picture on each side. I don't know yet. I just want that area to be, really pretty, walking towards the bedroom and the bathroom or whatever. So yeah, as far as that mirror that you guys see, I'm gonna reframe that mirror. I haven't decided how I'm gonna reframe it, but right now it has like piping on it, and then it has like a cushion framing around it as well, and that's cool and everything. But I was thinking about stripping that mirror down, not the circles, but stripping the mirror down and redoing the sides different. So I don't know how I want to do it yet. We'll see. I'm trying to do this at a very affordable price. So we're about to stop at the Goodwill, and the things that we are not able to thrift, we gonna go shopping at my mama's house, my best friend house, and my sister's house, because I'm sure they have some stuff. And then also we are going to have some of these things sponsored as well. I have a lot of companies reaching out to me wanting to work with me. For the most part, a lot of companies want to pay, but some of them be wanting you just to send you stuff for free. And I'm like, okay, well, if you guys want to send me free patio furniture and all of that, then yeah, we can work together, because that's really what I need. So yeah. Now, don't get me wrong, the sponsorships that I've done in the past that have been furniture, those have been paid for. But I've definitely had companies like, hey, we want to send you some furniture or whatever in exchange for a video. And it was like, at the time, girl, I was like, I got other important shit to worry about. I was not in the headspace, you know what I'm saying, to be creating content for free and all of that. I'll also have a storage closet on the patio full of furniture that I've not used that I'm gonna give away, again, because it does not necessarily fit my style. So we're gonna donate that to the Goodwill. I also want to get rid of that table in the beauty room, because that table, it's a nice table, but it takes up way too much space, entirely too much space. So we need to get rid of that. And then I had a company reach out, they want to send me a desk, and so I'm like, I think I'll take them up on their offer, because that desk is a rising desk. It doesn't take up a lot of space, and so we'll go with that. But anyway, girls, so that's what's on our agenda today. And then we're gonna go drop that wig off to my friend. But let me kind of drink a little bit of my frozen Coke before we go on this Goodwill, and then I'll see you guys when we get inside. Girl, they got the shoes, y'all. Look at these. These are really cute, and they look like maybe a size 9. Now, I'm not in the market for shoes or anything, but I'm like, girl, Goodwill said they did not come to play. These are brand new, never worn. How much are these? $12.99. Super cute. Let me see. Oh, girl, these kind of cute too. I don't know. It's something, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like this part, but imagine this shoe without this. Without that. Oh, girl, those are too freaking cute. $12.99. These are cute, but the heel is high. And then these are cute too. Super cutie. Those are for girls with baby feet. So now we're going over here to the home section. One thing, oh, you know what? I see another pair of shoes. These, I know I'm probably not gonna win a lot of opinions with these, but these are so cute to me. These are Anne Klein, and they're, hold on. Okay, so I guess all of their shoes are $13 now. But anyway, like I was saying, I forget, like in the home section, girl, a lot of times people be sitting on this furniture that they want to buy. So, you know, you don't have a chance to look at it because they will mark their territory. So we are looking for vases. Hold on, so let's see. I see one, but it's small. So I want an oversized vase. So I see they have all their baskets. Ooh, see, y'all, I also probably need something like this because I want to also organize inside of the credenza and just kind of lay those purses down or whatever. So this is good, but we need more than one. They got coffee makers. See, I never come to this part of the Goodwill. When I come in here, I always used to just look at the clothes. I'm not gonna lie, girl, it's giving Ross. That's what it's giving. But y'all know, shop thrifting, when you thrift, it's always hit or miss, you know. So let me see. I don't see anything. Oh, wait a minute, look at this. Girl, look at this tree. Hold on, girl, because I'm not gonna lie, I was looking for another tree to put like in the living room. Let's see, how much is this? They want $40. That's not, that $40 isn't bad, but we can go on Hardware and get a brand new one for $40 if that's what we really wanted to pay, you know. Excuse me. Girl, what is this? What kind of machine is, what is this? Y'all, what kind of machine is this? Look, they got another one. I guess this is like, girl, I have no idea. But anyway, okay, here is another tree. I'm not crazy about this one. This one is really, really nice though. I'm not gonna lie. And it already has the vase or whatever. I don't know. I just don't want to, I don't know. They have these frames for $17 a piece. And they're 27 by 40. And for the art project that I want to do, these would be perfect. But I don't know, maybe I'm just a little bit out of touch with how much things should cost at like the thrift stores. But like, is that the right price? I remember thrift stores being a lot cheaper than this. All right, girls, I was literally walking out the door and I saw this. So this is basically exactly what I'm looking for. I wanted it in black. This is $7.99, which is not a bad deal, but I needed it to be bigger. So this is what we're looking for right here. I can always paint this black though, or spray paint this black. So I think I'm gonna leave it here and take my chances and see if I can find it somewhere else. But I do think that this is perfect.
Sideways, boys in the days. Sideways, boys in the days. Sideways, boys in the days. On a Sunday night, I might bring me some man. Sideways, boys in the days. Sideways, boys in the days. Sideways, boys in the days. On a Sunday night, I might bring.
All right, girls, real quick, this is basically what I'm trying to recreate, but I want the actual flowers to be white and then the vase to be black, but like a black gloss. So this is pretty much what I'm looking for. Or we could even do something like this, but again, preferably I want the flowers to be white or the branches to be white, but this is very pretty. All right, girls, I think we're gonna drive across the street and go to West Elm again just to get some ideas. But let me just say this, I try to be careful about sometimes some of the things that I say on my channel, and I'm only speaking of this because of the neighborhood I'm in. So guys, I'm in a very, very highfalutin neighborhood right now, very wealthy neighborhood, and I had to meet my friend up here to drop off the wig. As you guys know, I had a friend that beat cancer. But what I want to say is this, it's just like, as millennials start to gain more and more momentum and success, and as Gen Z start to gain more momentum and success and wealth, we have a lot of up and coming, wealthy, young Black professionals, young Americans, or young first or second generation immigrants, but all Black, you know, by the standard of what's deemed as Black in this country. And I think what's happening is young Black people are acquiring wealth faster than certain areas can keep up with. And I'm in one of those areas. And it's almost like living in the South in a metropolitan city. It's like Karens and people like that don't feel that you should be in certain spaces or have certain things, or they're not used to seeing you in a state of unrest. You know, they're just used to seeing, they're used to seeing a certain, you know, demographic of people that they judge. And then when they get out in the real world, it's completely not like that. There's a lot of Black wealth, Black success, Black emergence. They're not used to that. And so for whatever reason, something makes them try to reach back into the handbook of, you know, into their handbook, we just gonna say that, and try to use those tactics or try to make you feel that you don't belong in these spaces. And you absolutely, positively belong in these spaces. You belong in these spaces, and you have the right to patronize these more affluent, well-to-do neighborhoods. You have as much of a right as anyone else. In addition to that, unless the areas in which you choose to spend your money with is not treating you well, then I would say pivot. But if you go into these spaces and the store, you know, personnel, and they're treating you well and they're welcoming you, don't pay attention to the customers in the store that look at you like you don't belong there, because you absolutely, positively belong. You know, I just had a little bit, and I'm not going to say an encounter, because I didn't buy into it, but just know that people will treat you like you don't belong in these spaces. Some people will overlook the fact that you are well-dressed, well-spoken, articulate, and just simply based off of your skin color, they will decide that you don't belong in those spaces. And I'm over it, guys. We haven't even been out this is our first time being out of the home in 6 months. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, when people feel like you have something that they should have, or you're in a space where you shouldn't be, or, you know, they want to try to treat you a certain kind of way, you know, and I'm not going for it, but it's sad. It really is. And so I just wanted to speak on that, because it's like, I know you're not used to seeing, you know, you have an idea of what you think a Black woman or Black people, how they act. That's your own, you know, misconception that you need to work on correcting. But everybody does not fit that mold and that stereotype. And you are not entitled, and you don't get the luxury or the privilege of trying to treat me like I don't belong in certain spaces, because I belong here just as much as you do. Ooh, girl, I can't take it. It is a trip. And this is, you know, where I am, this is one of the, well, I haven't checked it in a while, but the last time I checked, I used to work in this neighborhood. This is one of the wealthiest neighborhoods in the country, not just in Houston, but in the country. And a lot of times, the people that treat you like you don't belong there, they're not even that wealthy. You know, they barely belong. Girl, but anyway, I'm gonna get off my soapbox So we just left the Pottery Barn. We're probably going to go, like I said, to West Elm. And then when we leave West Elm, we're going to pull up on Ross and maybe, definitely another Goodwill, because what I showed you guys in Pottery Barn, that is exactly what we're looking for. And I just hope that we can find it today, because I kind of just, oh, you know what, we need to look for some trays as well. So yeah, all right, girls, I had to give y'all my Rock Luther King speech, because baby, the Karens is pissing me off, and we're gonna be in this neighborhood for a minute, so get used to it, Karen. Cause trust and believe me, baby, I want one of these badass brownstones over here. And if it's any bombshells out in Bombshell Nation that just have a extra $1 million laying around that y'all want to send me, don't hesitate. But yeah, girl, I'm like, shit, this is like one of my dream neighborhoods. They have these brownstones that are gorgeous, that I would love. I have been looking at these brownstones for years. This is a beautiful neighborhood, and I belong here just as much as anybody else. But okay, I said I was gonna get off my soapbox. Okay, so let's pull up on West Elm, and then we'll go to our next destination. Girls, we are in the Moran Hotel, but I wanted to just kind of check out some of their decor here. Since we're already in the area, why not? So we're gonna actually go up to the lobby. Girls, I love the layered art look, how they have it layered like that. So cute. Love that. Love that. So maybe we can do something like this, but that my ceilings are very, very tall, so we would need something, something a lot taller, but I'll figure it out. All right, girls, so West Elm had some good selections, but not, but that hotel, oh my God. So the hotel had a lot of good ideas. So what I was thinking about doing was taking that long console that's currently in the beauty room, putting that behind the sofa, moving the credenza that's in the living room to the beauty room, getting rid of that glass table that I've been using as a desk, actually get a rising desk, and then take those gorgeous chairs out of the bedroom. Because I'm like, girl, these chairs are gorgeous. So I'm even thinking about getting rid of the love seat, replacing, I don't know. So get rid of the love seat, replace it with the chairs in the bedroom. Get rid of the bar stools, replace those, of course. So yeah, I'm just trying to use everything that I have already. And then the next thing we're going to be working on is a third space, which will be the patio. Because now that we have the Meg pad, I want to, deck the patio out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the patio really cute and swanky. I could lie and tell y'all that the weather is changing in Houston, but it's not. But it still would be a cool, little situation to be able to sit on the patio. yeah, like I was saying, girl, I don't know where I stopped at, but anyway, so yeah, I think I was talking about bar stools. So yeah, I want to find some really cute bar stools. I found some online and they're like $309 for 3, but I'm like, what if you need 4? And see, that's the scheme that Todd set up. Yeah, girl, so the fact that it's 3 of them for, they're like $309, that's not a bad deal. But anyway, like I was saying, that's the scheme that Todd set up to bring the bullshit back around to us. Because why can't it be 4 for $309? So if you needed 4, you would have to get a total of 6. So anyway, I think that's a good deal. You know what? I'm gonna go back online and check because I might be wrong, but they are beautiful. So I want to replace the ones we have with some that are more like an oatmeal color, you know, like a more natural color that kind of matches the sofa a little bit, still neutral, and then with the gold base. But yeah, girl, so anyway, okay, we are about to head off to our next destination, which is the Goodwill, and after we leave the Goodwill, we'll go to Ross. All right, girls. Okay, so they have beautiful mirrors, beautiful artwork. This is $40, but again, I would only be using it for the frame, but it's really, really nice. But it's super heavy, but it's big. Look how big this is. So they have 2. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to put that back. Let me see, girl, this stuff is heavy. So yeah, they have a lot of mirrors and stuff in here. But look at this. Now this frame is pretty as well. These are $24 a piece, and guys, these are just frames. And so I could probably go around and do some type of stain on these or whatever, but they are super heavy, and then they're glass, so I don't know. I'm like, I don't know how those would hold up or whatever. This is a nice mirror right here. I'm like, oh, this is nice. Let me see how much this is. This is, girl, $19. This is huge. I know the camera is doing it no justice, but this is really big. So I'm not gonna lie, but guys, we are in the more highfalutin part of town. Look at this mirror. This one is nice as well. How much is this? Oh, this one is $50. So $50 for this one. And look at that sofa. That's a nice shaped sofa. It's low to the ground, baby. Whoever had that, they wrote that thing till the wheels fell off. All right, girls, they have some vases. This is a cute little set right here. I don't know what this is, but it's so cute and different. So that's $24. They have other vases, but this stuff is too small. This will be perfect for what I'm trying to do, but it's not big enough. All right, girls, we are now headed to Ross. I need to stop and get some gas, but let me just say this, y'all, this is like, these have been some of the happiest days of my life. Or okay, let me not say of my life, but these have been some of the happiest days of my year, of this year. This has been a very, very challenging year for me, but I'm so grateful. You know, it's just like the little things we take for granted. You know, something as small as having a car. You know, it's just those things that okay, I'm not gonna say we, let me not involve you guys in this, but I feel like the things that I've taken for granted, not that I abused my car, you guys know that, but it was just the fact of like, you just always think that you're gonna have things. You know, you think, oh, not the big old truck trying to big boy me. You better get off of me, fool. Okay, I said I was gonna be acting pretty and stuff today. Sorry, girls. Girl, not the Dukes of Hazzard trying to ride up on me. But anyway, okay. So I'm sorry. Back to my gratitude speech. But anyway, like I was saying, you just think that you're always gonna have things. You know what I mean? Like, you think you're always gonna have money. You know, always gonna have a car, always gonna have this, always gonna have that, because you've gotten accustomed to having things. And then guys, like, your life can change in the blink of an eye. It really can. And it's just like, or you know, it can change in the blink of an eye, or you know, an illness can take you out. Something can take you out and completely change your life. And so it's just one of those things of like, I'm just so grateful, and I just appreciate everything I have. And this isn't about materialism. You guys know, you've been watching me for a while, y'all know I'm not a very materialistic girl. You know, I like having things here and there, but you know, it's just kind of one of those things, like, I don't like having too much. I like having what I need, you know, and sometimes having the things I want, but I'm not big into consumerism, overconsumption and stuff like that. But again, you just think, like, especially me, you know, y'all know I'm a Capricorn. I'm extremely financially savvy. I'm very good with money. I'm very disciplined financially, but I just never thought like I would be without a car, and you know, I would have to, you know, find the money to fix the car. You know, I just assumed that I would always, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the camera angle adjusted a little bit. I just thought that I would always have everything, because you know, I've always had everything. And you know, you think that you go through hard times, you know, in your 20s and stuff like that, and so you think like those times are, I don't know, you don't even think that you could ever be in a situation like that. But let me tell you, you can. Like I said, one really bad bout of depression can take you out financially, a car accident, just life, you know. And so I'm realizing that now. I'm just grateful. Like, thank you, Jesus. I'm very grateful to have my car and be able to get out and go look at things, and you know, even have a decision, or even be in a position to make a decision to be like, you know, I want to change this, I want to change that, or whatever. And so yeah, I'm just really, really grateful. And so it's just like, if you are in a position now and you have a job, even if you hate your job, be grateful for the job that you have. Be grateful that you can pay all of your bills, and you know, nobody's chasing you down, girl. The repo man ain't chasing you down. The light bill company, you know, you're not avoiding phone calls because you don't want the bill collectors calling. Be grateful for that. Those are things to truly be grateful for. So yeah, that's just kind of where I am, and it just feels good to hang out with y'all again. You know, we're out and about, and it's so fun. And so yeah, gosh, I'm happy. It's been a long journey, but anyway, so yeah, we're gonna head to Ross and see what we can find. And you know what's sad though, going to these thrift stores and stuff, you would think like you could get some great deals, and I'm starting to feel like, girl, the damn thrift stores, the prices are no different than Ross, you know. But we gonna see, we're about to see in a minute. But I'm like, y'all, unless I'm just out of touch, I was thinking we could go in there and, you know, get us a cute little vase, get us some cute little artwork, thinking I could spend under $50 for everything. Girl, please. Baby Goodwill said, run me my money. So after we leave Ross, we're going to go to Value Village. Now, I've never shopped the home stuff at Value Village, so hopefully they'll have some cute stuff or whatever. So yeah, I need to stop and get some gas. So let me do that, and then I'll give you guys a call back. All right, girls, I have not found anything. I'm at Ross now. I found just this one vase, but I feel like compared to the stuff Ross used to have, it's just not like it used to be. And girl, the store is completely empty, and it is after 4 o'clock. In fact, almost approaching 5. This is nice. These are cute, but I might end up going to Hobby Lobby. These are $14. But anyway, so I found, hold on. I found these white, this right here. I thought this was pretty, but I need something way more, you know, bigger than that because of that space I'm trying to fill. And then I found this right here. this vase right here. I thought this was cute. Now it does have the height that I'm looking for, but not the width. And so I don't know. This is going to be a lot more difficult than I anticipated. All right, girls. So I just pulled up to Value World. It used to be Value Village, but girl, they are temporarily closed. And so the sign says they're hoping to reopen soon. So it's still early. It looks so dark out here, but anyway, it's still early. So I'm trying to think where else we can go, whatever, because I'm so disappointed. I thought I would have found more stuff, but you know what I'm thinking? Oh, maybe we can go pull up on Hobby Lobby. I'm thinking, let me figure something out. Okay, girls, let me figure something out and then I'll give you guys a call back. All right, girls, so this is all that Hobby Lobby has in terms of their vases. So we're gonna have to keep looking. I'm so disappointed that I didn't find anything. I mean, these are really, really small. So the color is not the issue. It is the size that I'm looking for. They have a good selection of flowers in here, but girl, these flowers have gotten quite expensive. For like one stem, they're literally charging like $14. Okay, now we cooking. So this, oh, this is heavy. Good Lord. This is closer to what I'm looking for right here. As far as the height is concerned, that's perfect. But though I want it to be more round. And to be honest with you, this isn't too bad either. That is very pretty. But let me see how much it is. Hold on. No, that's too short. This is pretty though. This one is $20. But again, I don't know. Let me put, oh, this thing is heavy. Good Lord. But yeah, girl, that is the perfect height. Oh, wait a minute. I might see something, hold on, that we might be able to improvise on. What's, okay, this one is 22. So this one has the roundness that we wanted, but I didn't anticipate that it would be so open up in here. Oh my gosh. Girl, this is not as easy as I thought it would be. All right, girls, I just wanted to come and end the vlog. As you guys can see in the background, I was able to get something very similar to what we were actually looking for through this vlog. Girl, I did a whole nother vlog after this. I'm on a roll, guys. I feel very proud of myself, but I just didn't feel right with just closing the vlog out the way that I did. But I also didn't expect that I would have enough footage for 2 vlogs. And so I hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog. But yeah, I'll show you guys more of the arrangement that I have in the background. I went on a little impromptu field trip today, girl, and I stopped at this place called Texas Thrift, and I was able to get that vase that you guys see back there, as well as the flowers. So I was able to get that. And girl, coincidentally, while I was editing this vlog, a company reached out and they want to send us a LED mirror. And so we'll figure out if we're going to work with them or not, because I might not need another mirror. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I am so excited about everything. I feel so happy. It feels so good to be able to bring you guys content that is really near and dear and true to me. I feel grateful that you guys have hung in here with me. You guys have seen me go through so many different seasons this year. It's been a tough year, but I'm so grateful. I give God all the glory. It just feels good to just know that you are entering another season. And I don't know, I just feel like something amazing is about to happen. I cannot explain it, but I feel like something amazing is going to happen. But what I want to do before I kind of go on about that, I'm going to put some, at the very, very end of this video, I'm going to put together a little bit of a collage of some of my inspiration, just in case you girls are kind of wondering what direction we're going in with the apartment. I'm going to put that at the very, very end. But yeah, I just thought that it would be important that I came back and I spoke to just how grateful I am. I know I've said that throughout the vlog, but I'm so grateful to God. If I had 1,000 tongues, I wouldn't be able to say thank you enough. I'm grateful to my friends and family, and also I'm grateful to you guys, because y'all really hung in here with me. You guys are faithful and you guys are loyal and y'all show up every single week, and that means more to me than you know. And man, it just feels so good to be back in my creative era. Anyway, girls, I just love you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say, but anyway, guys, thank you guys for your love, for your support, for your patience, for your encouragement, for your motivation. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
Good vibration, good vibration, good vibration. Ay, ay, good vibration, good vibration, good vibration. Ay, 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 that's the positive vibes. That's the positive